sand. Snowflake sparkles a winterland. Wings of crystal, I take my flight. Serena magic in the pale moonlight. Catch me if you can, I'm a blur, I'm a breeze. Dancing on the wind like I'm made of the seas. I'm Serena magic, I shimmer, I glow. Where the ice winds whistle and the cold rivers flow. I'm a frosty comet, I'm a glacial spark, lighting up the sky in the icy dark. I breathe out frost, watch the rivers freeze, turn a summer day to a snowy tease. Draconic scales that shimmer blue, an ice queen's game, I'll outplay you. Twirl into a storm, spin the world around, chilling every heart with my sparkling sound. I'm Serena magic, I shimmer, I glow. Where the ice winds whistle and the cold rivers flow. I'm a frosty comet, I'm a glacial spark, lighting up the sky in the icy dark. I'm Serena magic, I shimmer, I glow. Where the ice winds whistle and the cold rivers flow. I'm a frosty comet, I'm a glacial spark, lighting up the sky in the icy dark.
Welcome back, my lovely snowflakes, and welcome. And if you're new here, it's Serena Magic, and we are back into the Sorrowverse, playing Fate with Maru DMing. And so we're going to be getting into it. So let me get swapped over to Absolution. There we are. And we'll get into the game. If I can find the correct. There we go. Okay, we're good now.
Instead of a special mouse tool, Sorrow just carries a pipe bomb. A not so secret tool that will help us later.
Spend an entire episode throwing hands with somebody, then pulling out the gun. Funniest shit in the world, by the way. Funniest shit in the world when any TV show turns like, as like a fist fight, or it'll give you like swords, but definitely not guns. Maybe we're slinging magic. The entire episode, the last 5 seconds, bang!
It's like, oh, wait, no one can hear us?
Yeah, that was my most recent version of that.
Yes.
That's right. He's coming to save you. Oh, good.
But yeah. So, recap.
Who's doing my recap?
Alright, so last week... Oh god, it's in my notes too that she needs to have brick thought later. Okay. So last week, or was it even last week? Last time we played, our fair heroes, finally made it to campus. So we have a message for the headmaster. And after a pleasant if awkward conversation for one party, who's going to have a brick thought later, they deliver their message. After disaster struck technically. Anyway. So after that happened, well, we passed the message over. He looked at everyone and went, "Oh, damn it." And then paraphrase.
Oh, that's close. Yeah.
I didn't put the exact quote in there, so and he led us down to, what was it, the basement? To a very secret study area full of the forbidden notes. In this case, the forbidden notes is a wild goose chase in order to find some great defense plan that the original headmaster of the college had definitely had part of. It's very real. Nobody's ever found it in thousands of years. The city is out there somewhere. El Dorado
Somewhere.
is real. It's only El Dorado because you put it in the middle of the desert. And after, sorry, that was spoilers. So after being acquainted with the notes, given the current headmaster's final word on what he had discovered, and exhausted very many possibilities that somebody else had luckily researched ahead of time, we came to the conclusion that the one place the current headmaster did not go is, in fact, the last place you need to look. Very helpful.
Why didn't he
We
go
also
there,
double-checked
Cosmo?
that- Because it's fucking lethal to try.
And why did the party decide they were going to go? Because we're the heroes, damn it.
It's lethal to try, but we have at least one mage on us who might be able to conjure water if she tried really hard. Bro, if I use a sorcery point to change fireball into water ball, does it count?
No.
Okay.
But also, we're not in D&D anymore.
Doesn't matter. I'm asking the question.
I realized, yes.
This is the other
I am
part of
keeping the same general abilities, even if we are in a different system.
This is the other part of the
Oh,
recap.
so yeah, after we checked a lot of notes, we double checked all of the findings, we came to our conclusion, we corroborated it with somebody else's conclusion, the current headmaster. Everything seems to agree. To the desert we go, because we're the fucking idiots who are deigned to find this thing.
We were told by our patron that we got to find this thing.
Yep.
And whilst none of us are technically warlocks, we're still going to do what she asks.
Well,
Psycho.
because the things that she can offer to us are a lot better than the alternatives.
What are the alternatives?
Psycho.
Dying for the most part. Side
Can I
note?
have Sorrow as my warlock patron when I'm
No.
class? Damn it. And why would she not be a great old one?
Because she's not old enough to be. There is specifically a age component to that.
Older than my character, but look.
And she is pretty great. But that's not what that refers to. I'm glad that this is the gaggle of fucking morons I play D&D with.
This is what happens when you let me do the recap. So I believe we ended our session with solving the mystery and not leaving the room, so we still have a chance to ask any final questions.
Yep.
I don't have any because I'm naturally a genius.
Naturally a genius.
Uh,
The greatest minds have come together for hundreds of thousands of years. I sit on the shoulders of giants, or No, I had a better one last time, but I didn't write it down. I was just inspired in the moment. Anyway. But yeah, we all stand on the great stage of the mages that came before us, and we gotta reach the natural conclusion. If everything else has been exhausted, go to the desert. Be very well prepared. Yeah, this is not. For what it's worth, Phelan is not about to have a good time because she's going to feel responsible about asking for all these provisions. Because ultimately, she understands that this whole leg is basically directed at her. That became abundantly clear when they had to deliver it to the headmaster. So she feels like she needs to take charge.
Dear Sorrow, can we have stuff? Truly yours, Phelan.
It really is going to be like talk on the link pro, like, hi, you're never going to believe this. I know we've only been in here for, what was it, an hour? But we found it.
Maybe a few
What's up?
hours.
No, we were canonically, like, we had solved the mystery when he came by for snacks, and I think it was an hour later. Unfortunately, Mario appears to have been aggroed by a wandering mob. Right. I think so supposed to be. Wait.
Sorry, Grandma had to talk to me about something.
Yep.
All good.
Something actually important, too. So, yeah. I mean, it's not a big deal. It can wait, but, like, she didn't know that at the time. So, 100% forgiven. Anyway, oh man, we only played both the Brave once. Anyway, appropriate to only play it once. No need to do it again. Where was I? Oh yeah, you had you're still in the room with the headmaster, man named uh,
Nolan.
and you said you were about to make a phone call, essentially, to
Yeah.
Sorrow.
When everybody's satisfied with the veracity of this answer, yes.
Okay.
So,
How do you start this call to Sorrow? Yes, my dear.
I know we've only just arrived, but I have every reason to believe that we found it.
Well, I had every reason to believe that knowledge already knew, so that doesn't surprise me.
Well, more to the point, we've double-checked the work. We believe his answer, and we're going to need supplies.
What kind of supplies?
Water, first and foremost.
Preferably
going
a
deep into the
reliable
desert.
source of sums.
Okay. Ample supply of water. Anything else?
See, our
The-
cloaks already protect us from the weather, so they don't need that.
Well-
he never did tell me where he thought it would be. Probably to keep me from trekking off myself.
That might have been the wise decision. It is smack in the middle of the desert.
I could have made it. I'd have been all right.
Yes, but now we get to do it.
You have people for that.
Notably, I have you.
So, and fully on assumption that we are the ones being sent there, we're going to need the kind of supplies to let one dive as deep into the desert as possible and make it back out okay.
Tell my cousin to provide you whatever provisions you may need, and that he will be recompensated for any expense.
Fair enough.
Also, when you meet the Guardian, tell him the one that sends you is a descendant of Serenity.
She's done that awkward fucking thing where she's like holding on the phone with her shoulder and trying to scribble that down, even though it is a pearl in her ear.
I love the imagery.
As she were physically holding the thought in her arm, on her shoulder.
As I said, I love the imagery. Um, Now, I wish you safe travels. And just for safety, only if you really need to speak to me. Toodaloo for now.
I I've meant to ask this before,
Mhm.
but does everybody else get to hear both sides of that conversation?
Did you allow it to essentially be on speakerphone?
Yeah.
Then yes.
All right. Well, there you have it.
Magic that essentially works on intent of user is pretty nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, being struck out with actual preparations will be much better than just being thrown out into the desert to see if I come back alive.
Well, I have no doubt we can make it back. That part is easy.
Did you just say that making it back is the easy part?
Going in and back out is the easy part. It's staying there that's difficult.
Very occasionally I forget how much I love Phelan as a character.
To it, we could calculate how long it would take to go out and back, but we have no idea how long we're staying. It could be a day. It could be a week. So, let's figure out how long we could stay. I guess she's gonna sit down and do the math. Because we're in figure it out mode right now.
Yeah. So, in terms of like being able to realistically carry enough supplies, you would need teams of pack animals.
Mario. When one is staying at a magic academy and told to raid its stocks for supplies, a bag of holding comes to mind.
We
But you
have a
also
bag
already
of
have
holding.
a bag of holding.
Yeah, but we could have multiple bags of holding.
Well, and also you could have various long-lasting bits of provisions.
Mhm.
Yep.
You know, sort of like Lambris bread.
Yep.
Yep. Uh,
Also, Sorrow might eat Archon loaf, but she would never force it upon anyone else.
alchemy jug, I think. Let's you just have water every day.
Oh yeah, but by the way, you guys are able to like raid essentially like common to
Yeah.
uncommon like magic items you think you'll need.
Great. Alchemy jug is high on the list.
It's like, what rarity is a decanter of endless water?
Oh yeah, decanter of endless water. That was the other one I was trying to think of.
What rarity is that? Do you know offhand?
I don't know.
I have 5 tools open. It is uncommon.
I mean, then it's within the range of things that I just said are possible.
Sick. We solved the water problem.
It's like, so there's the water.
Honestly, this part of the campaign could have been broken wide open by a single ranger.
I would never have allowed
Zombie
that.
said, "Sorry, I'm back. We were driving and had a scare and I had a panic attack lol. Safe at my friend's place and ready to play."
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Uh,
good.
did you miss any of what just happened? Or what rather, I should say, did you catch any of what just happened?
All of it was missed lol.
It's basically, we're just figuring out what preparations we need to make into
The recap
dessert.
happened. You guys made a phone call to Sorrow and were like, "Hey, we think we know where we need to go to do the thing you've asked us to do." And she went, "Great, fantastic. Have my cousin provide you whatever you need."
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what that shopping list for what was it, 15 days into the desert looks like. Or was it 15 miles?
Ah, I love getting a blank check.
Oh, yeah. Because Sorrow said, "Hey, ask him for whatever you need and tell him he'll be recompensated."
Gods, a decanter of endless water would be nice.
I'm so glad
Yep.
we all chose
Already
the
said.
same solution. To be fair, I actually said an alchemy jug because it's more versatile, but both
True.
are perfectly good. Yeah. You know, you never know, man. Maybe while we're out in the desert, we'll all want mayonnaise. Gotta be sure.
But yeah, basically, food that won't spoil, but also is fairly easily carried.
Knowledge is letting off
A pack animal, like a camel.
Yeah.
That'll be provided closer to the desert in the southern lands.
Yep.
But it will be arranged for you by the Magical Academy. Which means the Magic College is paying for this. In the meantime, Sorrow, obviously, to recompense the many expense.
Yeah.
Side note, your patron is well known enough.
Warmer bedrolls for the cold desert nights.
Yes. But the side note being, your patron is known well enough to be of her word that pretty much anybody will go, yeah, I'll take having Sorrow in financial debt to me because I know it will be repaid to me. You could essentially live your entire life on credit. And not even your own credit.
Yeah, it's true.
Honestly, we need the attire for it really bad.
Oh, I know the cloaks already magically protect us from weather conditions, if I remember correctly.
They do, indeed.
Just don't take your cloak off when you go to bed. Yeah, it'll suck, but we can get them repaired.
Do they stop us from getting sand in our nostrils and eyes?
Fair.
I mean, you got hoods,
Aesthetically,
but yeah.
it wouldn't be.
They also repel insects.
That's sick. I don't know if I like the idea of changing your attire for practical reasons. Something happens to the cloak.
I was saying goggles and dust cowls might be nice LMAO.
But I also really like the aesthetic of 3 people who are clearly unprepared for desert get into a sandstorm and walk out completely unscathed. It's
Also looking like main
pretty
characters.
sick. Some kind of I like that main character vibe, but both of these are good answers. Anyway,
No, honestly though, Absolution would want to dress the part because even if technically the magical items they have would protect them, you don't just show off that you have magical items that will protect you. That makes you a target.
It does.
That part.
What? No, I'd never have something.
Main characters get
happen from
attacked
that.
by bandits often.
and how many?
I'd never do
bandits?
that to you guys.
Mm-hmm. I believe you.
I'd never have your carelessness result in consequences.
Yes, sure, and the sun doesn't rise in the east.
Again, how many main characters have died to the bandit attack on the road?
Not the ones that. I mean, we are the ones that also asked for difficult level
None, but
combat.
it's still inconvenient.
Incorrect. It happens at least once. The time I was reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, yeah. Yikes.
Anyway,
We are not safe.
Yeah, we would
might
get
be
actual.
0.01% chance.
We
but
would
there's still a
actually
chance.
get appropriate attire to blend in to the desert environment.
As knowledge is essentially writing down everything that you guys are asking for. For those of you that understand Infernal,
Yes.
and even for those of you who don't, well, the one that does understands it. The other two just kind of know what's happening. he is cursing under his breath the whole time.
Yeah.
And for those who understand Infernal, he's literally just saying, "You're going to either get them killed or all of us." Like talking to Sorrow.
Yeah.
Who can't hear him, but you know.
Yeah. Still, you gotta get it off your chest, bro. I understand. So yeah, it's like either a decanter or an alchemy jug, whatever's convenient.
Notably, Sorrow is in her mid to late 20s, 26, 28-ish. He appears to be like 32, 34. He's a slightly older cousin who knows her really well. But he's just writing it down.
I wouldn't let something like a desert kill me now.
Letting isn't part of it. And it's not the desert I'm worried about. The desert and the things in it have swallowed, well, according to the research, and he's just nodding to all of the books and scrolls, civilizations.
Well,
And them
I think
held by more powerful men than me.
this is unfortunately a task that befalls to us to find one of those civilizations somewhere deep in those bowels.
It wasn't the
So-
desert heat that turned me back.
I am aware. Truly.
The desert is an old foul thing in and of itself. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was sentient.
Well, that would actually make things a bit easier. Sentient beings can be reasoned with.
Have you tried reasoning with Sorrow?
She's mostly reasonable.
That's not what I asked. And he's smiling. He's just like, we both know the question I asked and the one you answered were very different things.
Zombie said, I'm not aware of any songs that speak of the desert that describe it as anything less than a deceitful, cruel temptress interested only in your pain.
Or that would include deserts from wherever you're from. Yes, she briefed me. It would interest me greatly to hear your tale from your own lips. But I do not reckon we have that time.
I've never
His
been
eyes-
on our side.
His eyes seem to go out of focus for a second. And he holds a hand out to,
Zombie
Which-
said, I've never personally seen a desert outside of these lands, I'll admit. Just tales from those who have.
he nods, with his eyes still glazed, and then, which one of you is the closest to him?
E.
Your communicator, now. And he's holding out his hand.
Sorry, I fucking zoned out for that half second.
You're a communicator.
Ah,
Now.
yoink.
Like, emphatic. Now.
Yeah, just the unpleasant. Like, okay, how's this come out even? Okay, cool, great. Here.
He puts it into his ear, presses it. You hear the ring dial. And you just hear a response from Sorrow. Sweetheart, I thought I said. And you just hear him say, sails. Heading up the shoreline. Understood. Thank you. And it's just dead. Takes it out of his ear, hands it back to you.
Okay, now I gotta put this back in. Oh god. Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle.
He makes a sign over his heart. Kind of a mix of devotions towards Corellin and the Raven Queen. A very odd mixture. And he says, may they succeed in whatever battle comes their way. Sir Andreas is a hell of a commander. That will stand them in good stead. He looks at the list again and says, I will get you these things. And you will have to set out immediately. War comes for us.
Zombie said, time ticks forward and our hourglass drains quicker with each second. He's right. We need to go.
Yeah.
He rushes out, and you guys have about half an hour to just sit in the room before he is back. All of the things floating behind him on an unseen disc. And he sets them to each of you. Looks directly at Phelan, and says, if only I'd had more time to catch up with you. But time enough when the fighting is over.
Precisely.
Come with me.
I will be back.
Yeah. Until we meet again, we can regale you with the stories.
I love a good story. And a better song. He can't help but smile and say, when I was a boy, like most lads, I was always a sucker for Balth the Brave. I thought one day I might be a hero. Like him. But I'm nothing like that.
To be fair, those who are hailed as heroes do not see themselves as such.
Nor do they tend to live very long.
Make no mistake. You are a hero. Not like Belf, but it is your notes that brought us to where we're heading.
He swished his hand and said, I stand on the shoulder of titans.
We all do. You are one of them.
He kind of like half smiles for a second, waves his hand, and another set of bookshelves that you couldn't see before are there.
Ah,
If you read the works of magic on those shelves, I don't think you'd ever sleep again. He swishes his hand again and they're gone.
I trust your judgment.
I've hardly slept since I've read them. And I've dared not try most of them.
Yeah, but was that what a play about the Yellow King? The King in Yellow?
Zombie said, "The ones who came before us toiled as they did so that we might reach even greater heights. Do not diminish yourself, my goodman."
I think we've fallen behind. But that is stories for another time. I have my own theories. But I will not bore you with my scholastic notions. Come. You have many leagues to go. And I can cut down the time it will take for you to cross them.
That would be most appreciated.
Your horses are already in the room. Come with me. He guides you through, well, for what would appear to Absolution and Sparrow as a labyrinth of hallways. Phelan would recognize as home.
Yeah.
To the teleportation circle that every student knows is in the building.
Yep.
Have any of you been in the teleportation tower by chance of the southern capital?
I must have probably right.
Would that be possibly somewhere I
No.
had been before?
You guys didn't have time when you're doing this up with Joy and all of that, so...
Well, I was thinking possibly before all of that, but yeah.
Oh, no. Those are very tightly and magically guarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to cause you a little bit of sickness then. I apologize. But, he hands you you all a bag, and it's small bits of candy. One now, and as many as you need after the jump.
Well, I didn't get this far by ignoring my elders. One now.
Yeah, I will trust you on that. Chill.
It's peppermint.
Wow, nun leader. That's crazy.
Peppermint is known for helping with nausea.
And more assistance. He holds his hand out, has a dagger, and runs it across his palm. And places his blood onto part of the circle. Chants the incantation in Infernal. Steps away. And you can see magic pouring out of him into the circle as he chants the actual incantation to send you away. You feel like you've been spinning for an hour when you appear in the room with a matching circle, but a different room entirely because he is not there. A door does burst open, however, and there are guards looking at you in suspicion, and specifically one who looks like another man.
Zombie said, Herc.
One that looks like another man. One that you know to be dead, with Sorrow's emblem tattooed on his forearm.
I don't recognize anybody else.
The rest of the guards are just guards. I will take you to the Madame Rain who runs the castle.
It will be great to see Hope again.
He just nods, and he starts to lead the way. His guards stand down. The fellow guards stand down. He takes you to a bustling audience chamber. With Hope in the main seat, when she sees all of you arrive, she simply turns to her court and says, I much apologize, but I must speak with these dear friends privately. If you would, back in maybe an hour. Take the rest.
Zombie
Enjoy
said,
some food and
I'm
refreshment.
sucking on that peppermint like my like depends on it.
To be fair, it does.
Well, you know, keeping all of the food down does, so. That might be your life. Who am I to judge? The court clears out in good order. To what do I owe the very sudden pleasure?
A moment, please. Oy. Huh. Magic's none too familiar to me, unfortunately.
Zombie said, I've never done well with dizziness.
More to the point, who sent you here?
Technically knowledge.
Technically, yes. I understand. Well, I can have rooms prepared for you.
Eyebrow raise.
She said I can have rooms prepared for you.
No, something amiss has been detected.
Hmm.
We unfortunately do not have the privilege of being able to stay long.
Oh. Well, what's the pity? If I wasn't meant to ask questions, I might.
Zombie said, These are busy times, dear Hope.
I know.
Not me just sitting here feel like I'm getting government named.
The government name. Yeah. She says, well, then I wish you safety and good fortune.
And may you have the same. I hope things have been going well here since our departure.
Well enough. I won't bore you with details. But I think some of the lords fancy me.
Probably some of the ladies as well.
More than a few. But, alas, if you must be on your way, may you tread quickly.
Words have never rung more true.
And may fortune smile upon you and yours as well.
So you mean just me? And she gives you a wave of the hand as a dismissal. She's smiling. She does like you guys, but she can't be seen coming down with you, unfortunately.
Absolution will just kind of give a bow of her head as she heads out.
As you head out through the courtyard, your horses have been led down ahead of you. And they were about to be put into the stable. Because, everybody kind of just assumed you'd be there for a minute.
Fortunately, we do not have that privilege.
Alas. This is another place we must return to in calmer times.
Perhaps when we do, we come and put on a show for them.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Yeah. As you ride through the town, it is night and day from when joy had reigned here. People are actually out this morning, going into a market square. It is a bustling city. Rather than people hiding away. But you don't have much time to observe it, as your mission takes you down the road.
Yep.
A precise location marked on the map. Now, you've got like weeks of travel to go. So we're going to time compress this a bit.
Yeah.
Hey, Cosmo.
So,
Evens or odds?
evens.
Rena.
Bandits, let's go.
Yes.
Roll a die.
Just a die.
Yep.
It's a 3.
It's odds. Interesting.
Bandits, let's go.
You actually make fairly good time. But you don't really see much of anyone or anything. But you're doing fairly well. You're eating what is essentially lambris bread and drinking out of an endless decanter of water. You also have a, what's it called? The alchemy thing. Alchemy jug. So you can make mayonnaise if you want.
Don't you know mayonnaise is the most powerful thing in a fantasy world?
Yeah, it's an instrument. Bards can use it.
As an instrument, you can use it to make bad food less bad. It's very good. If left out in the sun in an enemy's location, you can eventually use chemical warfare. Very useful stuff, mayonnaise.
That time frame is shortened the hotter the weather wherever you are is.
True.
Zombie said, Isekai told me mayo is the key to financial revolution.
Yep.
Bad. Anyway, by the way, if it would have been evens, it would take you less days of searching instead of more days of searching.
Bandits, let's go.
Even bandits aren't dumb enough to wander into this part of the desert.
Oh, that means the Jagaloo. I would have rather it be bandits.
You spend a lot of days in the hot summer sun. And then, strangely, which one of you has the highest noticed?
Probably me.
What is your noticed?
That's a 7.
I'd say that's probably the highest one. What's everybody else's notice? Just so that I have a proper frame of reference.
Keep my character sheet open. This one's harder. So let's go all the way to Mythweavers to get it.
I mean, you could put it into Roll20. Roll20's sheet is really good.
Yeah, but I haven't done that yet. Anyway, I have +2 to notice.
Roman.
That's how long I had to stall for.
Zombie said, +0.
Well, +0, eh? Absolution notices the outline in the sand of a building. A very small house. Almost buried underneath sand.
There's a house out here?
I'm sorry, did you say a house?
Unless my eyes are playing tricks on me, which very well could be with the conditions. It is the only hint of civilization, though. Should we investigate a bit further?
Yes, we really ought to. Perhaps whoever lives there has forgotten they live in a desert.
I'm giving Roman a chance to bring in some input.
Zombie said, I.
You. Or was that AYEI?
Spaced out, there was an outline in the sand.
Yeah, it looks very much like a house. That Absolution sees. She's asking if you should investigate further. Faye seems on board.
I don't think it would hurt. We're looking for things buried in the sand, after all.
That is very true.
As you approach, the other two are able to make out its outline as well, almost buried in the sand. And when you get to the door, you can see that it is just wood, mostly broken apart. Do you enter?
Is there
That's
any
for
like
absolute wish to
indication?
figure out.
Is there like any indications of like motion or like
No.
she will
There used to be windows.
she will cautiously start to enter.
As she enters, she sees piles of sand in various points of the house. But nothing much to identify that it was ever lived in, other than a broken vase.
You said a broken vase?
Yes. You can see on the broken pieces of the vase that they used to have artwork on it that told some sort of story.
Hmm. Hmm. She'll move closer to the vase, seeing like if she can make anything else out, and then if she gets close enough without like it seeming like something's going to cave in on her. Because, that's never not an option in this case. She'll probably start trying to put some of the pieces together a bit.
It doesn't look like anything's going to cave in. So as she gets some of the pieces together, she sees images of a man, and she can tell that the rough order of the story is supposed to be, because it starts with him as being smaller and he progressively gets aged within the artwork. First small as in a boy, and then taller, and then a more defined beard as time went on.
Yeah.
It has him fighting various different beasts, and then the final bit of the story, towards the bottom of the vase, it's shadows that he is confronting.
Almost like impulsively, she just starts quoting the last little bridge of the About the Brave song. If I can find it again. And when the darkness gathered like a wolf upon the plain, he stood alone, unbroken, in the pouring rain. They say he met the shadows and whisper his own name. Now the stars above still flicker with his flame.
The other two, did they follow her in to be able to hear this and see the vase as well? Or have they stayed outside?
Uh, probably. She gives any indication that it's safe to be inside, she's going to follow. Also, apologies for the delay. I'm getting dinner together real quick.
Roman?
Zombie said, run me my party's thoughts again.
I'm going to reread what that was, because I don't think that translated properly. Run me my party's thoughts again. Okay. Absolution had gone in. She made sure that it wasn't going to collapse on her, went in further, and put together the vase that was in there. That seemed to end with the man fighting, or rather facing, shadows.
Zombie said, found anything interesting in there?
From outside.
There seems to be
I don't do small enclosed spaces under material that surges and moves.
Understandable. The only thing of note is this vase I've found. It seems like it depicts the life of Balth, actually, if the song is to be believed.
Zombie said, "Would you mind bringing it out? I'd come in if the place didn't terrify me to my core."
So she'll gather up the bits and carry them out and then place them back together. Outside where Sparrow could see them.
Too bad nobody here knows the mending cantrip.
Oh, remember Kazu went to get
Food.
And I don't know what cantrips Faye has.
Kazuma said, "Apologies, I'm the one who organizes dinner for the whole family."
Nope, it's understandable.
Zombie said, "My phone's audio is being fucky and keeps cutting out."
Oof. But yeah, Absolution does take the vase and put together the pieces outside for Sparrow to see.
Zombie said, "Let's give it a good look over. See if I recognize the story it's telling."
You recognize Balth the Brave story.
And subsequently what we can glean from that.
Yeah, you recognize the Balth the Brave thing from the song.
Well, we're definitely on the right track, at least.
Are there any part of the story on this that isn't like a part of the song originally? Like, is there any like new story on it?
Given everything you've just read, it seems that the story seems to just be very consistent with his legendarium across time. Very hilariously to Sparrow, he would be able to note that Balth's story seems to have maintained immaculate consistency across time. Especially after reading everything you guys were able to read in the study.
Zombie said, "It's odd."
Because you guys can also tell that this vase is absurdly old.
The nature of a story, over time, is that it changes. People, places, the message. They change to fit the times. Yet, I'll pick up a piece of the vase. His never has. Kazuma said, "That is very strange indeed."
I want, with an extra +2 for Sparrow, I want you to give me a performance check. And with an extra +1 on Arcane for Kazuma, an Arcane.
Zombie said, 3 plus and 1 minus +8 +2 for 12.
I'm using a fate point to reroll my dice. Nine.
Kazu.
It's 4d6, right?
Yes.
Yes. I
Kazu.
rolled 4 minuses.
Okay.
So I use the fate point to reroll my dice instead of taking 4 negatives.
I'll give you another +1, Kazuma, because you hopped in with me for the bullshit. So instead of getting the fate point from earlier, you're just going to get an extra +1 for now to go up to 10.
Okay.
Because I set this difficulty score at 10. And it's really more fun for me if both of you passed.
Yeah, all right.
And I think it's cooler for both of these characters to both realize this at the same time. And what both of these people recognize through different avenues is that the song is a spell.
I think there's just a look. They both look at each other with the same. Holy shit. Kind of expression.
Which Absolution is totally on the outside of, by the way.
Yeah. Doesn't know terribly much about magic.
That's why I didn't even have you roll. You were never
Yeah.
going to make a 10.
No, I wasn't. I have like a +2.
Yeah, like it was literally impossible for you to be being on it.
Technically, because of the headband, I would have a +4 altogether. Still not good enough.
Or isn't.
Lorathian Preserve. That's madness. With a huge smile on his face.
Is this how you guys feel whenever I'm onto something? 'Cause I feel like I'm out of a loop.
Well, we get used to it. Anyway.
What better way to ensure an incantation is never forgotten than to preserve it in song? Sure, people might forget that it is one, but they will never forget what it is asterisk.
If only we knew where to send off this spell.
What did you say, Kazu?
If only we knew where to set off this spell.
She has an idea, but
I imagine our destination might hold some answers.
I agree.
Well, in that case, shall we carry on? I do not think there will be aught else from this place.
Should we leave this artifact here in case somebody else needs it? Or are we going to bring this back to the capital so that more may see it?
By the way, do you have mending?
Yeah.
You say yeah or no?
Oh, maybe. Let me Let me double check the actual character sheet. It's been a while. Coming back in the old days. It's been a while. I don't remember if I ever had it. This is what happens when you change your character. Oh, she does.
I like to imagine though that she just didn't think about it and just let Absolution just put the pieces together herself.
Mending would need them to be put together anyway, because it
Fair,
only
fair.
restores it.
Fair,
So-
fair.
And in fact, the implication of the spell does not it doesn't imply that it needs to be put together correctly. I just joined the pieces anyway. So we have to know what's right first.
Okay.
As the vase is mended with the magic, the wind shifts, and you see more outlines to your left.
Do we all see it?
Yes.
Oh, good.
And you see, as the sands blow away, cobblestone.
I'm beginning to believe when we were told that this place might be sentient.
Zombie said, "Oh dear."
Well, I will say that is not necessarily what I expected. Granted, I don't know who would expect a city to materialize by fixing a vase.
Entirely out of character. It had nothing to do with you fixing the
I
vase.
know. It was
But
just
do
the
you follow the
timing of it.
cobblestone?
Well,
Do you guys follow the yellow brick road?
I guess suppose when a path presents itself, you suspiciously follow it, not trusting it, but not really seeing any other options.
So, do the other two players concur that you follow the cobblestone
Uh-huh.
into the grouping of other structures?
Wow, this railroad was placed down just for us?
That's crazy. Why does the sign say this plot brought to you by DM Railways?
I mean, you can turn back anytime.
Zombie said, "Man, we should go there."
There's a yellow brick road that's paved with golden shiny.
IDKY, I just feel this compulsion.
No, I think there's candy on the other side. We might
Also,
be
it's not
compelled to
actually a
go
yellow
there.
brick road.
No, it's
I was just making a
metaphorically.
Wizard of Oz reference.
I know.
just to make this entirely clear.
I am. I'm looking into it.
There's this word in my head. Repeating over and over. Plot.
But yeah, so as you follow the cobblestone, you are in amongst these buildings, these various structures. The architecture strikes you as both somewhat familiar and very foreign. It's odd. You can't quite make it out. But then there you come to a central plaza, which has a stage on one end of it. But as you've been walking through the buildings and getting to here, Absolution noticed it first, and then Phelan and Sparrow, right as they got to the precipice of the entering the courtyard. But there seems to be whispers coming from all around you, disembodied, just on the edge of hearing and understanding.
So just another day for Absolution. Got it.
Well, you're in the courtyard. You're all hearing the
Whispers.
murmured whispers that you can't quite understand. You can't quite make it out. You can't even quite make out a direction. But there is a stage in the courtyard.
Well, if the song's a spell and there's a stage, perhaps those go together.
That would be where I would prefer.
What says the actual bard? Roman, that's your cue.
Zombie said, "What?"
Stage song spell. Go. There's a stage in the middle of the abandoned town that we just found out of nowhere.
And as you approach the courtyard, you hear voices coming from somewhere, but you can't make out what they're saying, or even where exactly they're coming from. But there's a stage in the courtyard. Absolution has recommended maybe performing the song spell and on the stage.
Oh,
Nope, bye, Roman.
guessing they are going to be rejoining, hoping that it'll stabilize their connection? Question mark. We are having some technical difficulties, it seems.
Difficulties of the technical variety. Here comes the plot. Do 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 do.
I hope their phone didn't die or something.
That would be tragic.
I do. Never mind. No one seems to hear you till you're loud. Then they call you crazy, then they call you crazy. Quietly I battle with myself. Days are getting hazy, days are getting hazy. No one seems to notice when you're down. Unless you are bleeding, unless you are bleeding. But sometimes the worst ones are the ones you can't see, are the ones you can't see. Never mind. Love you.
Love you too. What, you want one?
What is it?
Tuna salad with cheese?
No, no. Good. I'm like color crazy.
Welcome back, Roman.
Ay.
Zombie said, I know why my audio
good.
cut now, lol.
What's that?
My phone was dying, slightly smiling face.
I see. Well, welcome
Called
back.
it. But yeah, there is a stage in the center, in this courtyard, where
Yeah,
we
you
are
guys,
surrounded by
So,
whispers.
in case between zoning out and your phone dying, you missed it. Outside of the rickety old building where we found the vase, we found what I'm going to call the town square for convenience. We found the rest of the fucking city.
I'm going to kill Discord.
He's still cutting. Oh god.
I was going to sing a song. I was gonna do the spell.
Correct.
I think.
Yes.
At the very least, you were being prompted to sing the song on the stage in the middle of this town that appeared out of the desert after we found the vase in a desolate house.
Cool. Time to
Good.
performance check.
will the rest of the Rose Flock be joining Sparrow for this?
I'll join. Get out my violin.
My job is pyrotechnics.
And drumming.
I can roll for it.
Not necessary. Add a +3 to that performance, Roman.
Six, 5, 3, 4 plus 8 plus 3 for a total of 13.
Yep. As you play and as you finish the final notes of this absolute banger of a song, you see a path form to a temple that definitely was not fucking there before. Because it is it is an upward path to it. You should have been able to see this before. It wasn't there.
Well, it seems we found the temple.
Oh, it's more fun than that. Along that path, you know how everything around you is desert?
Mm-hmm.
Along the path and the ground that the temple sits upon is a lush green meadow.
Zombie said, who's ready to be where none have stepped in hundreds of years at the least?
I do love making history.
walking down the path, you walk into this lush, verdant green meadow. I'm gonna let Roman finish typing.
I'm doing it, Art. I'm sketching it. I'm putting this down for posterity. Cool part about Fate is that I can just ask if I can use my
This
magic
is
to
like
help.
what it used to be, isn't it?
Most likely.
Basil, you were saying something?
Cool part about being in Fate now instead of D&D is I get to just ask if I can use my magic to help speed up the art process.
Yes. Then it would have been yes in D&D as well. But anyway,
In D&D, I have to ask about the specific spell. Does prestidigitation work here? You know, that kind of shit.
yeah.
Hmm.
Or I could just say amorphous non-combat related spell.
Yeah.
That Faye knows and doesn't cost spell slot. Or does in some cases.
Presti fucking
Depending on how
works
useful
here.
it is. Yeah. Anyway,
Is paint a stain? If so.
yes, sort of.
It's like
Technically. But no, as you walk up the path towards the temple, you see at the very front of the temple a man sat on a bench taking a cloth to his sword, cleaning it. As you approach, he rises, points the sword at the three of you, and says, "No closer until you've stated your business here."
Well. Let's see. It's like
Oh, he also seems to be wearing some sort of crown. But you're a little far away to be able to tell what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Roman type real quick, but
Yeah, the fun part is it's like let the party face do the talking. The party is oops all faces.
Yeah. So we're all just taking turns. I had my turn at the beginning, and Belladonna had her turn in the middle. Now we're wrapping up. It's time for...
Zombie said, "We're here on the orders of a terrifying woman who seeks safety for the realm on the verge of war, powered and enabled by our own dangerously powerful curiosity."
And so Sparrow gets to speak.
He smiles and says, "At the very minimum, you are honest and do not lie." He sheathes his sword and walks towards you. "I would know your names." And as he approaches, you can see that the crown is black iron and the points are bronze, bits of bronze shaped like swords.
"I have chosen the name of Sparrow."
Absolution will hesitate for a second, but then I was given the name Belladonna, but have taken the name Absolution.
He smiles slightly at that and looks now at Phelan.
I am Phelan Ileana. Sorry, I'm overtaken by the majesty of this place.
As was I. Long ago. As he steps closer, not only the crown of iron and bronze is visible, now you can see his eyes, which are black, with flecks of amber, red, and white.
Zombie said, "Sir, if you don't mind my asking, if you are who I think you are, how are you here?"
Who do you think I am?
You should, by all means, be dust, Sir Bolf.
Sir is not my title. But correct. That I should be.
Our patron did want us to mention that she was a descendant of Serenity. If we found you.
I'm gonna let Roman finish typing
Yeah.
before I respond to that.
Yep.
Zombie said, "What would you prefer I say, Majesty, or just both? I get the feeling you're a man who only stands on formality when it is necessary. If I am wrong, please, feel free to correct me."
Descendant of Serenity, she says she is. Then she should have come here. As to you, name chosen of Sparrow,
Sorry?
Please take care of the leftovers.
I welcome thee. I do not stand on ceremony, even when some people believe it's necessary. But if you wanted to stand on ceremony, Sorrow would be incorrect. Majesty as well.
No, you borrow that hot dog?
I was the first knight,
No.
but that carried different significance in my time.
Okay.
The first knight being synonymous with the first king.
No, why don't you do that? Make it with milk, not with water. Savage.
Zombie said, "You were a protector, above all, to my understanding."
Single serving.
And wherefore comes your understanding?
It's actually really great. Don't be on the lookout for that, I guess. Do you like the Candice measure stuff? That might be. Okay. Well, so you can guess. So you can tell.
Song and folk tale. I am a minstrel, after all. Tale and song are my weapons of choice.
You lie.
There's someone out. Take it. You don't ever have to anything. Not the money. Double check the homes.
Yes, Sparrow says something that to Sparrow is true and gets told you lie.
Zombie said, "Do I? Then it must be a lie I have convinced myself of."
To believe that you are merely a minstrel is the lie. You are something far more dangerous.
Zombie said, "Is that danger going to inhibit our ability to converse as acquaintances?"
And are you going to try to kill me?
I see no reason as of this moment why I would ever dare.
Then it should not impact our ability to speak with each other, shall it? Now, as to this patron who sends you, who claims to be descendant of Serenity, who would she be?
Mr. Sorrow, Sorrow Rain.
Rain.
Oh god, I could do this because it's happened in like the first or second session. Oh, it's like second or third actually. Oh god, she fucking whips out her nose, goes through, and finds the family tree.
He studies it for a moment.
Oh, she was going to recite it, but if he wants to look, by all means.
Yeah, I'll hydrate.
Serenity's name does not appear on here, but it does not seem to go back enough generations for her to be. And also, she never had a last name. She was only ever Serenity. But she spoke oft of rain and her love of it. She would dance in storms.
Scribble, 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 scribble.
Before this very temple, in fact.
Yes, I didn't.
I think this tree went back far enough. This is
Zombie
as far as it
said,
can be traced.
an image I can appreciate in my mind's eye.
So as you can see, when she used the name, the spelling was quite different. Well, one letter. That makes a lot of difference. Because if you add a letter to this one, it implies rulership. I believe the change intentional, no?
Seems like.
Long, long ago. Some 20 years after my guardianship began, a man came, claiming to be son of Serenity. I slew him, for he had to be lying. Or at least I hoped he was. So, if your patron wants something, she can come here herself and allow me to judge the truth of her words.
Zombie said, shit. Kazuma said, this meeting could have been an animal messenger.
Yeah, but you're the animals.
Yeah. I'll admit the TTS, not TTS.
You do a
You
minus.
put the dash.
Yeah.
All right.
But also, you guys are allowed to continue to ask him questions and sate curiosity.
No, nope, I've got my answer. This is indeed the man, the myth, the legend.
Honestly, it is.
Zombie said, you said you should have been dead. You do not know why you aren't.
I know exactly why I am not. But it does not negate the fact that I long ago should have been dust. You, Sparrow, name you have taken. Sing for me the song you know of me.
I will gladly acquiesce.
He closes his eyes as he listens. He seems to be able to hum the tune. But whenever you sing the word fearless, he seems to twitch. At the song's conclusion, he opens his eyes. The amber in his eyes seems to be brighter because he seems to be frustrated. I told her it should be dauntless, not fearless. I feel fear the same as any mortal. It is that I am undeterred.
Hmm.
Zombie said, "There has never been a man without fear, I think. But acting while fearful is what makes men brave, don't you think?"
Which is why I wanted the title to be fearless, to be dauntless instead of fearless. Fearless means a lack of the feeling, and therefore easy to do these dangerous things. I am no fool. I feared many times for my own life and for others, but I acted despite those. Therefore, dauntless would have been the better word. Or so is my opinion. She argued that fearless would be better for tempo. She was ever the true mage, not me. Notably, he called her a mage, not a musician.
Mm-hmm. I'm racking my brain, but I didn't write these down in notes. I don't remember who the original headmistress for the college was.
Serenity.
It was Serenity? Oh, good.
Mhm.
Mm. When she's done scrolling down and uh, arting the place for posterity, uh, she stops and thinks for a second. You know, she went and founded a college, and I attended said college. Hmm. I think we read her notes earlier today, even.
Hey, Kazu.
What?
You've traveled for weeks to get here.
Yeah.
I know.
It's the same session.
She rereads her notes. She wrote a bunch of stuff down. She was rereading them in preparation.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Now I should have been a
Roman's
little more
typing
explicit
something,
about
though,
that.
so.
Yeah, I should have been a little more explicit about that, but yeah. Also, sometime during those week's travels when she actually had the breakdown, like, oh shit, he
Zombie
arranged
said,
that.
"This one is brilliant. I can confirm that." He smiles and points to Faye.
College. College of what, may I ask?
I'm losing focus. I'm sorry.
You're good. He's asking what kind of college she headed and made.
Okay. This is I did. Yeah, I just straight misheard you. Sick. Uh, uh, magic college. The classrooms are even arranged as various spells. Come to think of it, I don't know why that is. I know why they told us.
Do you sing? Or do you play instruments?
Mostly I play instruments, but I do have a good voice.
You don't use these things for magic, do you?
No.
He just shakes his head. Then you
I
are no
don't know.
mage.
That is true. I know not where my magic comes from, but I had attended to try and control it all the same.
Do others at this college use music for their magic?
She
The
has
answer
to
to that
think,
is, by the way, is no.
she has to think really hard about it, though.
Yeah.
Like, well, no, that's really like the
Then there are no mages in your realm.
if music and song make a mage in your eyes, today we would call those bards, and in fact, one of the greatest magic makers I know stands next to me, pointing to Sparrow.
I know what he is. But your instructor, should they call themselves a mage, is a fraud.
Tibbity tabbity.
Which is real fun, considering you saw the power of magic he just wields for fun.
Yeah.
Uh,
So,
Roman is typing something.
yeah.
I think Roman has words for this.
Yeah.
Or did the whispers stop whenever the thing appeared, or are they continuing?
You don't hear the whispers since
Okay.
you walked into the meadow.
Zombie said, "It would seem times have changed immensely. If I were to call myself a mage before those who call themselves mages now, they might laugh at me or scoff, lest they were of a particle. Ali noble sort."
Text to speech that say you read particularly?
He gestures to Faye, like this one, or like knowledge.
Knowledge. Is that who heads this college now?
Faye nods.
Indeed.
Well, now I know the name of a fraud. He kind of just leans forward, looking at all three of you. Louise dances. Dancing while not requiring so, is made more beautiful by its accompaniment. It is given rhythm and pacing by it. To call upon it without the musicality is to invite dampening the powers of what you can achieve. That song Sparrow sang for me, it is a spell. It does several things, not the least of which is keep me alive until another comes to take my place. None who do not use song could accomplish this. Else I would have died long ago.
Oh, because I might have to call it here, sir. I know we're probably close to the end, but
Yeah, that's fine. We can call it here if we need to.
yeah.
Real quick though, before we all disappear.
Yeah.
Who liked the little Easter eggs I gave to every part of meeting this character?
I don't even know if I caught all of them, but I did like the ones I
Zombie
saw.
said, yes. Hi.
The crown was for Roman.
Yeah.
Because it actually does tell Roman where he's from originally.
hmm
His eyes. References being like burning coals.
Yep.
And honestly, if I could on the fly iambic pentameter, I would have.
No. Before we completely head out, though, a kind of almost saddened look will come over Absolution's face as he mentions basically not being able to die. And it's like, the song speaks of you being the free, yet here you are, shackled.
Ironic, isn't it? I broke chains for others, but I'm inexorably bound by mine. Delicious irony. But the difference, I chose these, and would do so again. We can end there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a fine spot to end.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Glad people enjoyed the little Easter eggs. He's got a lot more that he can reveal to you. If you guys want to have the conversation, just have it revealed. If not, well, that's fine too.
Yeah.
But that's a story for next week, apparently.
Yeah.
Zombie said, hell. Fucking. Yeah.
Okay, we'll be reading my friend Kuroi. If you're subscribed.
Big hypers.
We'll go harass my boyfriend.
Let's
He'll
get
have a
this
good night.
all.
Wait, cause it.
What?
Just
Hold
check this stupid.
Snowflakes whisper secrets in the breeze. Arena dances with the trees. Wings of frost, she weaves the skies. A laugh, a sparkle, her eyes see disguise. Serena magic, queen of frost, gliding where the stars are tossed. Her world's a shimmer, frozen dream. Serena magic, supreme ice queen. She pirouettes on clouds of snow. A playful wink, the winds will blow. Her touch can freeze, her smile ignites. A draconic fairy, queen of nights. Oh, the moonlight bows, it knows her name. The aurora hums, joins her game. She carves her stories in the ice. Her magic wild, her heart precise. Selena magic, queen of frost, gliding where the stars are tossed. Her world's a shimmer, frozen dream. Serena magic, supreme ice queen. Through the frost, she'll leave her trace in every star, in every place. A draconic fairy, bold and true. Serena magic,